there's probably nothing God wants more than to give you a hope and a future. It is His desire to give all of us a hope and a future, to grow in the things of His Word and kingdom as we chip away at the things that hinder our spiritual growth. Paul says in his letters to the church at Ephesus that it is God's desire that you grow into maturity. He's given gifts to men to help us come to a place where we grow into maturity and that we reach the whole measure of the fullness of Jesus Christ. But we have a very real enemy out there that would use anything to trip us up along that spiritual journey, things that would block somehow our spiritual walk with God. And so what we need to do is we need to be wise to His ways and understand the things that cripple spiritual growth. We're going to look at some of those things today. And I want you to walk with me. 5 things that stunt spiritual growth. First among them is this: the emotional scars from childhood experiences. The emotional scars from childhood experiences. And there are really 2 areas of this. And it's this: when those with authority over us mishandle that authority and let us down, it hinders our spiritual walk. The truth is, there are a lot of wounded people who find it difficult to connect with and trust God due to the fact that their natural father or natural mother or someone they respected stepped across boundaries that now cripple their understanding of God. Individuals who may have had angry or alcoholic or drug-addicted parents, who may have suffered physical or mental or sexual abuse, who may have watched their parents go through an ugly divorce, who may have had a leader, a teacher, a scout leader, or a trusted friend of the family walk in a manner that undercut every ideal that you wanted to believe in. Those kind of wounds where, you grow up thinking that person's got it together and that person kind of steps past their boundaries or oversteps some boundaries or gets to a place where they're just not living up to the thing they should live up to. But I want you to know that God, in His great love for you, wants to set you free of the scars that your past, that are a part of your past and that keep you from being the person that God has created you to be. God wants to set you free from those scars of your past. The second aspect of these scars of the past is that I said there were 2 areas. The second area is this: the emotional scars of childhood experiences, the aspect of rejection. One of the greatest the wounds I think a person can suffer is this whole aspect of rejection. We are especially vulnerable when we are young and we have a great need to be accepted. But some of the cruelest years of our life can be those formative years when peer pressure is strong and we find ourselves on the wrong side of someone's standard of being cool. When we become the brunt of people's actions and jokes, and when those who mean a lot to us, those we value and cherish, from within their own insecurity throw us under the bus to make themselves look bigger and better and cooler and more respected. In an attempt to kind of elevate themselves, they have a way of bringing us down. And for them, it's a survival of the fittest, but for us, for the victim, it is a living nightmare of rejection. And this doesn't even touch what children of broken relationships face, or those placed in the foster children program, or those who grow up dirt poor face. Truth is this: God invites us to bring the pain of these scars to the foot of the cross so He can heal them. God is simply saying, listen, bring that pain to the foot of the cross. Let me deal with it there. Let me heal you. Let's not allow these things to stand in your way anymore and cause you to suffer or cause your spiritual growth to be stunted. The truth is, Jesus understands what you faced. He knows your past. He knows the wounds you carry. And the truth is, He loves you enough to heal those scars and remove them from you so that you can really get to know Him. And unless you are willing to place them at the feet of Jesus, they will continue to hinder your spiritual growth. Those scars of our childhood, whatever they may be, we simply have to say, Jesus, Here they are. They're yours. I surrender them.